This program is brought to you by IBM. When people and technology work together, our world can emerge smarter than ever.
Well, Australia currently has 5 separate agreements in place for the supply of COVID-19 vaccines. It all adds up to an investment of more than $3.3 billion, including plans to build the Southern Hemisphere's largest vaccine manufacturing facility in Victoria. Joining me now to talk about plans to roll out the vaccine is epidemiologist Professor Mary-Louise McLaws. Thanks so much for your time. Professor, Australia is spreading its bets here on the vaccine, as it should do, but it looks as though it will pay off.
Yes, let's hope it does. It's a very good strategy. It's invested in at least 3 different types of methods of developing a vaccine with several groups, but also multiple strategies within the COVAX facility. It's a WHO-Gavi a group, and they roll out initially 3% of the vaccine to every single country, and I think it's over 180 countries now. Very many members have signed up for it. It's a very equitable way of rolling out the vaccine to everybody, including low economic countries. And we're part of that, but we're also hedging our bets well.
Australia has no deal in place, though, to source the Moderna vaccine. It is 95% effective, according to those who have manufactured it, and it's less costly to transport than the Pfizer effort. Is this a problem for us, do you think?
Well, we do have access to it via the COVAX facility. So we will still get it. Of course, I think it's up to the authorities to decide to maybe add an additional hedge to our bet and put aside or have an agreement to put aside several million doses, because we do have a very large country. Sure, we have great trucking services, but the Pfizer does require an extraordinary fridge system when you get there. You can buy these special boxes, but that will only give you about 5 days, so you'd have to have mass vaccination with the community coming to a central area rather than going to their GPs. So it's probably a good idea to add that extra little bit up our sleeves for the rural areas, probably.
Yeah, of course. Now, we've talked a lot about the new manufacturing facility. It won't be open for a number of years. It's described as the biggest manufacturing facility in the Southern Hemisphere. Will this help us back winners more easily, I guess?
Well, this particular facility will be focused on influenza, which we get every single year, and we sometimes get pandemic influenzas, Q fever, and of course anti-venom vaccines, which every Australian is very grateful for that. And it probably will have the ability to ramp up its manufacturing of different vaccines for novel viruses. So it's a wonderful facility that we're going to have in the future to be able to provide us with the ability to not only train the new generation of virologists and scientists, give a number of jobs for all of those support jobs that is needed, but also it recognises that our virologists are world leaders, and it's giving them a facility to be able to do their job in the very best manner they can.
Well, Professor, we hope so. We hope this gets our 2021 looking a little bit normal than 2020. Appreciate your time this morning.
Pleasure, stay well.
Indeed. Professor McLaws is one of the contributors to Beyond COVID, Emerging Smarter, a Sky News special report that explores the health and economic response to the virus. And you can watch the program by going to skynews.com.au/IBM.